This Skyland's delicacy used to be so rare that it was exclusively eaten by royalty. Even now, collection requires a chef with sharp eyes and the speed of a tempest. Wind fruit!
Wind fruit? Actually, I don't know where to get that.
Vive la Brigade!
Out of the way, nerd. Wind fruit. Ooh. Ah, I see. Okay, so when the wind blows, I can get that. Come on. There we go. These wind fruits are very fiery. Let me try something. Just drop a wind fruit in there. Dang it. I always mess this up. There we go. I'll just make a water dish. As for you, I can put some rainbow droplets. I don't have nearly enough earth stuff. What is made of earth? Are you made of earth? Decently, yeah. I get enough of these fruits, I can get the expertise badge as well. Actually, give me that turnip. The turnips feel very green. That's nice. Pantry. Fruit? Fruit?
That's it.
Alright, fruit. 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 Fruit, all the fruits.
Energies. Where did I put that blasted spatula?
Do you need help looking for it? I'm happy to come over and...
Stay where you are.
Or I could just stay here.
Alright. Is this mostly earthy? Am I doing it? Got a little too much water. Here, let's move you to the oven. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Let's cut out the bones. You cook. Nothing changed here. You are earthy. Alright, I hate to do this, but chop, 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 chop. Chop, chop, chop. Wait. I want another chunk of Versket. Alright, let's not overdo it. Let's fall to our death. Versket meat. Okay, and now if I can cram some Versket tail in here.
Uh-oh.
I got what I got. You were green. And you are blue. I'm pretty proud of those.
Thank you for your hard work, chefs. Let's see what the judges have to say about your efforts.
I made them the same thing.
Delightful.
Cheap Chi egg tiramisu, topped with Versket meat and earthen sauce assortment. Beautifully hydrating, that water is a nice antidote to this summer's day. Now here's a hint of excellence, quite good. Yeah, good for you, Cezar.
Lovely.
But I've got wind fruit fried rice, with a side of watery sauce and amarok rib assortment. The brightness of the water is really coming through. Your dish is a delight. I'd even make this at home.
My congratulations!
Dragon shank meatball served with Versket tail and Versket meat medley. That sounds great. You found a dragon? The earth is both pure and beautifully complex. Well done. Clever blend of flavors and textures. I can tell that you have a keen sense for complementary elements.
You're an inspiration!
Windfruit fried rice topped with rainbow droplet and amarok liver la melange. Earth is a perfect stabilizer. You've captured it beautifully in this dish. Using the same ingredient so frequently was a risky move, but you've excelled at bringing out the variety. Impressively done, considering my request was a tough one. You'll thank me when you're in the field.
It seems no iron skillet can stand up to the might of the iron stomach. Minahan wins!
Yeah!
I feel pretty good about this one. Windfruit fried rice with windfruit fried rice. Grr.
Match well thought, sir.
Can it?
Eh? We had a deal. I'm starving. Wanna go grab a bite at Crescent?
This, wasn't part of the deal.
You're hungry too. I heard your stomach rumbling earlier.
Fine. And here. It was my daughter's from when she was little, but I have no use for it. It would suit you better.
Thank you. So, you have a daughter? What's she like?
Quiet.
Is that a description or a command?
Yes.
Stoics Pan, given to you by Cezar, the Grumpy Dwarf. Dwarven magic allows 4 matched level 1 taste gems to produce 1 level 3 taste gem. Match 4, double promote. I like it.
I should probably get some dinner, but I just want to sleep. Huh? What's going on over there?
Admit it. Your family donates to Judge Meridane's academy. She gave you a free pass on that win.
If you actually knew anything about me or my family, you'd know that couldn't be farther from the truth.
Just how many of your royal family members are in the brigade? It's obvious nepotism.
If you have an issue, bring it up with the tournament committee. I'm sure they'll find your accusations to be baseless.
Ha! Run away like the cheat you are!
This was your 3rd loss. You're out of the competition. Learn to take that in stride. You can always try again another year.
Why, you...
Mina!
Ah! You cut my hand!
I'm sorry, but you were about to hurt my friend.
We need to get an officer. Can anyone help us?
Oh, goodness. I told you something terrible was brewing in town.
What happened here?
She just threw her dagger at me!
I was aiming for your skewer. It was an accident. You raised your weapon and...
It looks to be only a scratch. Let's get that wrapped up. The 3 of you come with me.
I've got a medical kit at the inn.
What are you all standing around for? Move along! Now! I see. Shiv, you come from an honorable lineage as well. There's no need to throw dirt on Kieran's family. Your great-grandmother is the fabled Kiln, isn't she? Uniting the orc tribes by way of her cross-culture cuisine. She'd be ashamed of your attitude throughout this competition.
Of course. Taking Kieran's side.
It seems to me that the only one who expected an easy win based on their background is you. The fact remains, contestants are not allowed to draw weapons on one another in town. It's a designated safe zone. In accordance with Article 7 of the Proving Tournament rules, you are hereby expelled from the competition for 2 years.
What? This is bull!
As for you, Mina, even though you tried to protect Kieran, you also broke the rules. You've injured Shiv's hand. And just think if your dagger had missed and hit a townsperson.
I'm sorry, Instructor.
You should have gotten an officer to handle the situation.
Yeah, hold that pose while I call the police.
You too must be expelled for endangering the people around you.
Is this the only way? Although I understand the seriousness of the situation, I don't think Shiv or Mina truly meant any serious harm. Tensions were high. Threats were made.
Kieran, say your farewells to them. They're expected to leave tomorrow morning.
Mina, I'm so sorry. Listen, everything is going to work out. Don't give up. Mina?
Windy Village, did I go back home? Oh man, I did get expelled. I forget this part.
Can't you give her another day to take it easy? She's heartbroken.
Feel like self-defense shouldn't be punished as much as the person who started it? Yeah. Yeah. But just think if that dagger had hit a townsperson. I don't know. I'm an American, so obviously shooting anybody who does anything remotely suspicious is 100% okay all of the time. But But yeah, it's kind of... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, if it was me and I got punished saving a friend's life, I think I'd just be content saving my friend's life. I think I would feel okay even though it's a huge bummer all around. But of course, like, you're wondering if, like, the judgment was appropriate, and
Mina needs to keep working. She has the same spirit I had at her age, including my weakness.
I'm standing right here, you two.
Sorry, Mimi. I tried. Why don't you go on restocking duty? I can peel the potatoes.
I'd rather peel the potatoes.
I think some exercise would be good for you. Get some fresh air.
All right, fine.
Be quick about it. The restaurant is opening in just a moment. And I don't want you to use any wind magic or daggers. It's ruining the backyard.
Go wild. The only thing ruining the backyard is all the monsters piling up since we haven't had your combat skills to help us.
Saskia!
What? It's true. Let loose, Mimi.
get wrecked, birds. Stab, 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 stab. You know what? Make me an egg. Or die. You didn't make eggs fast enough. I didn't need to kill that many, but it felt right.
Order up. 2 bao run noodle, 1 mapo tofu.
That's all you, Mina. I gotta run the tables.
Oh, this is casually paced. I don't have to like flip out like the puzzle mode in the city.
Very much appreciated.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, while this seems wildly unfair, in real life, I'm just trying to get more used to being okay with things not being fair, if that makes sense.
Oh, this is so good.
Because it's something I've had difficulty with in the past. You know, I get jealous of people who get like promotions over me.
Oh, excellent.
And things
Simon's
like
on
that.
his way with another delivery. He's late.
And so, as a personal trait, I'm working on like being happy for people who get things that I feel like I deserve, or accepting punishment that feels unfair, even though, like, you know, if given the choice to do the thing again, I'd still do the thing. Just like accepting responsibility for my actions.
Sorry, Mrs. Hahn. Our farm got attacked by a bow run, and the barn almost toppled over. Pops took care of it, though.
It's rough being old and still working on yourself.
I'm glad you're both all right.
Thanks. I thought I was gonna be a kebab. Hey, Mina. Got anything new for me to try today?
Oh, hey. No, just the usual.
If everything goes well, I'll figure out how to live just before I die.
Mina, why don't you help Simon move the satchels into the cellar?
Let's go.
Now that we're done hauling all that grain, how about a word, huh? A sound? I don't even think I've heard you sneeze since you've been back.
What's there to talk about?
What is there to talk about? Like, a million different things. Like, how come no one has bothered to mention that the guy Saskia started dating needs to chew with his mouth closed?
Don't be mean. Saskia's happy. Alex is a nice guy. But he could eat a little bit neater.
Ah, there you go.
Hmm?
Look at you using words and talking. You are alive.
Barely. I'm grounded for life. I'm going to be in that kitchen cooking the same things until I die. I can forget about seeing beyond this village ever again. Forget about the brigade.
Well, now never mind.
What is it?
You could always run away again. Next year.
Oh, please. Like my mom would ever let me slip by again. I think this is it for me.
I thought this came with a 2-year expulsion. Yeah, it's been like 5 days.
Staying here isn't so bad, is it? You can still test your experiments on me. I don't mind.
I'm the Iron Stomach, remember? Not you.
I know you're upset, but there's still so much here for you. The restaurant, your family, the old man shouting at the windmills every morning.
You don't get it at all. Just because you're satisfied with being stuck here doesn't mean that I am. I gotta get back to the house. Simon was just trying to help. I shouldn't have blown up on him. It's a good village. It's a good restaurant. I've got my family and Simon. Maybe I don't deserve to be here. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Ugh, that's some big feelings.
We should be thriving from the flow of travelers to and from the capital, but we're getting some unpleasant feedback lately.
I told you, didn't I? The produce from the market has been tasting strange for a while now. You need to confront the brigadiers head-on. We're paying good coin for their catches.
Ma, it's even more serious than that. People are getting sick.
From our food?
It's hard to pinpoint, but we may be contributing to the problem, along with some other restaurants.
Who's gotten sick?
Actually, I just saw Alex. He's running a fever, and I heard Simon isn't feeling well either.
All the restaurants get their goods from the same brigadiers. There has to be something going on that we don't know about.
What's going on? Are we not opening today?
No, I'm afraid not. Mina, I think we need you to do some hunting for us, though.
The produce we purchased just isn't holding up once it's cooked. We'll need more from the backyard to make up for it.
Sure thing. I'll get right to it.
Is that Kitty?
Curious.
Zago, you little furball. Is that a coin I just put on the counter? Better not try anything else. I wonder how many times I've missed a cat with a coin. My wife caught me off guard the other day. She asked what we're going to do 30 years from now. Basically when the kids are all grown up and we're retired. And I didn't really have an answer. Like, I've never actually considered a world where I could retire, you know? I just kind of thought I'd be working until I die no matter what. Which is an incredibly sad thought. But I actually sat down, did the math, figured out, like, if I'm paying for my kids' college, and we get my student loans and, like, housework debt paid off, and the mortgage paid off, like, I actually should be able to retire at a decent time. I've never imagined it possible, but, like, I can now imagine a world where, like, I'm 70 years old and I don't have to work. And that feels good.
was strange. The monsters are so... I don't really know what word to use. Agitated?
On our walk to the market, Charles spun a tale about how he fended off a raging bow run from destroying his farm. At first, I thought he was boastful, but now I'm not so sure.
Simon's dad does love to exaggerate.
True, but Simon mentioned the attack yesterday. I don't think this is one of Charles's tall tales.
So what's this have to do with the market's goods?
I can't say for sure, but these monsters concern me. Their behavior's tumultuous at the best of times, and now they're more ferocious than ever. I wouldn't be surprised to learn they've been evolving.
Yeah, the timing is definitely suspicious. Plus, we haven't noticed anything weird with the grain Simon's brought over.
So only the monster meat has changed.
That's what we're thinking.
Mina, you've got the sharpest senses out of all of us. Take a closer look at these ingredients for us, will you?
Okay. I hate to admit it, but I've been neglecting my responsibilities these past few days.
You don't need to tell us that. No offense, sleepyhead.
It's okay, Mina. Get the stove going and let's do some tests.
Let's see. So even though I plan on retire, I still can't actually imagine taking time off. Or stopping streaming, I should say. These are gonna explode, aren't they? Yes, I see. Can I fix that by... I can't do anything about that. They're just gonna die. No matter what I do.
Uh-oh.
I won't have the fire to deal with these things. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I got one. And cooking them seems to keep them from exploding. That's good to know.
Yeah, I see some weird strands running through this marbling. The monster parts are breaking down more and more with every stir.
It doesn't taste too different at first, but when overmixed, it begins to sour.